pokes out to Benji Nightingale, who shoves it in the Husky zone. In behind the net, picked up there by Pelchat, the defenseman. He clears to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by the Raiders, John Rochford. Jeff Day now goes to Walsh in the corner. Back to O'Shea. O'Shea dipsy doodles back to the point. Benji Nightingale almost fanned on the pass, goes to O'Shea. Taverny takes him out of the play, flips it in behind the net. Walsh is there to gather it in. Has it knocked away. Around the boards it comes to Jeff Cox. He can't clear it. Massena putting some pressure on. It comes to O'Shea. Dipsy doodles has it poke checked away, and finally the Huskies move it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. No, they wave it off for some reason, and the puck comes to Rochford. He rips it around the boards. Out to center ice it comes, dumped right back in the Massena zone by the Huskies. Rochford gathers it in again. John starts it to neutral ice, off the boards, deep in Malone territory as the Raiders make their line change. DeRozzi coming out with Cameron and Meacham. Yeah, that's who it's going to be, but here come the Huskies back the other way. In on the right side, looking to center. It comes to DeRozzi out by the blue line. He flips ahead for the Meach. Here comes Meacham, trying to bust by one. Had the puck just get away from him. Malone defenseman flipping it out to center ice. That was Matt Osborne. Raiders control. Jeremy Buffum trying to move it ahead. Barkley, and he has it knocked away back inside Massena territory. Buffum is there. Flipping to Barkley. He kind of overskates, has to come back after it in his own end. Ahead to Meacham. Meacham moves it out to center ice to DeRozzi. Here comes Eric DeRozzi busting in on the left side. He's got some room. He's got Meacham in front. He couldn't catch the pass. It bounces back to Meacham in the corner. Has it knocked away. Buffum at the point. Tees it up. His shot right on. Pay makes the save. First save of the game. Cameron gathers it in. Back to the point. Buffum cranks it up. His shot deflected up into the wall. And we'll have a face-off with... I think that's 12-11 remaining in the first period. No score on the Corky's Collision scoreboard.
Eric DeRozzi using that great speed of his, creating a odd man rush for the Raiders. Elected to set up a pass, try to set up number 22, Big Eric Meacham, but number 3, Jason Langlois, had a hold of his stick.
Sean Kellogg out there now for Massena, along with Jeff Slack. And we'll pick up the other forward in a moment. That's Joey Ward, I believe, as the puck goes in the Massena zone. Around the boards, Raiders try to control, don't clear it out of the zone. Goes bouncing in behind the net again. Drew Wonke gathers it, flips it around the boards, trying to make it to Slack. Slack ahead to Ward. Ward lost his edge, but it comes to Kellogg. He overskated. Puck trickles back in the Malone zone, back to the Massena line. And just inside Massena territory where Bubba Girard grabs it. Here's Girard looking ahead, man. Goes by everybody and down the ice. They wave the icing off again. Pay comes out to play it. Leaves it for his defenseman, Dan Reveley. Reveley around the boards has it knocked away. Here's a chance for Kellogg. Looks to center. Nobody there for Massena. And the puck dumped down the ice. It's going to go deep in Massena territory. Racing for it there is Ben West. But the Massena defenseman, Rochford, just beat him to the puck by a lot and gets back. Headman pass. Comes out to center ice. Benji Nightingale is going to follow it. He takes it across and slides it in on Pay, who gloves it and then leaves it in behind the net. Mike Taverny picks it up. Taverny starts out right side, off the boards, down the ice. They got to call icing on that, and they do. And the faceoff will move back in Husky zone. 11:58 left first period. No score on the Corky's Collision scoreboard.
The Raiders want to use a tactic that was successful last time, is to get the puck in deep against this Malone defense. They're fairly young, inexperienced, and not very good at winning the battles in the corners. Get it in deep, get in and hurry, and forecheck the daylights out of them, and which will create a lot of scoring opportunities for them.
Jeff Day to take the faceoff. Day battling for it, wins it to O'Shea. Here comes Timmy with the puck back to the point. John Rochford tees it up. His shot in behind the net. And we got a delay penalty on Malone. O'Shea gets knocked down. The puck bounces free, but the penalty will be called. It's going to be a holding call against the Huskies, and I believe that is going to go against, let's see if I can pick it up.
Like number 7.
Ling, yep.
That's Jeff Ling. Captain Jeff Ling didn't play down in Massena, out with I think he had a shoulder injury. He's back for tonight's game, and mentioned that he'll add some scoring thrust for this sorely needed Malone Huskies club. I think Coach Long is shaking up all his lineup.
Yep.
That last time he had Jeffrey Slack out there at center between Hazel and Ward, I do believe.
Ward and Kellogg. Kellogg was at center. They had Jeff at the wing. Massena on the power play. The Meacham line, well, I say the Meacham line, the way it used to be is out there. Meacham, O'Shea, and Slack. It comes to Meacham right in front of the net. His shot save made by Pay, and the Husky defenseman clears it down the ice. Actually, that was Santamore picking up the puck. He's a forward, but here comes the Meach. Headman pass. Goes to Rochford. Rochford to Benji Nightingale. He'll skate it in the zone and stop out by the blue line, trying to flip it in the boards, but it goes off him and out to center ice. Over to John Rochford on the other side. They'll try the left side. He flips it in the zone, intercepted, dumped just out to center ice, bounces over Nightingale's stick. He'll have to come back and get it in his own end. Benji picks it up and skates and picks up a forechecker in Santamore. He'll go over to John Rochford, back to Nightingale. He flips it ahead to Meacham. Meacham to O'Shea. O'Shea takes it across. Timmy O'Shea right down the middle. His shot is wide. Bounces in behind. Walsh with it to Meacham. Meacham trying to go to O'Shea behind the net. He'll have to get it himself. Taverny takes it away. Here's Taverny. Doesn't clear the zone. Kept in by Rochford. Rochford flips it around behind the net to Meacham. Meacham right behind the net. Goes to O'Shea at the 45. O'Shea fakes the shot. Goes back to Nightingale at the point. Back to O'Shea at the 45. He winds up. His shot goes into the corner. Walsh will have to dig it out. Back to the point. Johnny Rochford. Rochford goes to Benji Nightingale. Nightingale winds up. His shot deflected in behind the net. Comes to the Meach. Meacham with it. Gets tied up. Puck bouncing to the blue line, but not out. Nightingale, oh, he has it bounce over his stick, and it comes out to center ice. Nightingale goes over on the other side to Rochford. Penalty as he laps. John Rochford takes it in the zone. There's Rochford in the corner, centering it in front. Bounces to Nightingale at the blue line. He slides, one doesn't get through. And the puck comes to Meacham. He goes to Cameron in behind the net. Picked up there by the Malone defenseman. Langlois loses it. Here's Cameron dealing. Centering in front. The shot knocked down. Bounces in the slot. Taverny picks it up for the Huskies. And he lifts it all the way down the ice. I think it hit the ceiling. And they're going to move it back inside Husky territory. We are down to 9 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first period on the Corky scoreboard, 0-0.
Huskies using the 1-1-2 as most high school clubs do and killing the penalty. And the first man forced, as we said, and the second man reads. And that time, Santamore had been forcing. The second guy, number 16, Mike Evans, twice he either read the situation wrong or was slow reacting getting there. And on both occasions allowed Massena to break out and at a 4-on-2 situation, gain the zone and put on all kinds of pressure.
Off the faceoff, Cameron shot just wide. DeRosie in the corner. Going to Cameron, looks to center. It goes to the side of the net, bounces in behind. And it's Pelchat moving it around the boards. Gets knocked down, puck bounces ahead, and is picked up by the Huskies. Boyer. Jordy Boyer off the boards, inside Massena territory. Scotty Northrup in after it. Northrup and the Malone forward, Hardy, go after it in behind. It comes free to Jeffrey Day. Day trying to move it around the boards, has it knocked away by the Malone player, Jeff Cox. The puck bounces into the corner. Comes to Hardy in behind. Picked up by Day. Flips it ahead, has it poke check. Cameron couldn't get it out of the zone. Puck bounces in behind again. Picked up by Barkley. He'll try DeRosie's side. Gets it ahead to DeRosie. Doesn't clear the zone. Bouncing puck dumped. Well, apparently did clear the zone. His offsides will be called as it came back in.
Slow call by the official on the far side. I didn't think it cleared the zone. Big number 24 for the Huskies. Matt Osborne coming from the weak side. Looked like he kept it in the zone, but the official, so far unnamed official from Alex Bay, we'll have to find out his name. I hate that when I don't know the names of the officials out there. And we do know Wayne Humel is one, but can't pick up the other guy.
Massena's fourth line out there now. Shane Farmer is centering DiAgostino and Seacott. So that's another new combination. All new combinations tonight for the Massena Red Raiders. Puck bounces high slot. DiAgostino trying to clear it. He couldn't get a stick on it. Dumped in behind again by the Huskies. Ling going after it, but Bubba Gerard is there. Flipping it around the boards, comes back to the blue line. Taverny slides it in front. Here's the shot, goes in behind the net. Back to the sideboards again. Taverny steps in, has it poked away, gets it back again. Here's Taverny. Almost got knocked down, gets a shot right on, a weak shot. And the save is made, but there's going to be an interference call on Massena on the play, and the Huskies will go on the power play.
One of the best hockey players on this Husky squad is number 10, Mike Tavernier. He's not very big, 5'8", about 150. He's a senior, one of the best skaters and handles a puck really well, and that time he showed why he is one of the premier players, as once he gained the zone, he created all kinds of havoc in there and led directly to that penalty.
It's going to be Bubba Gerard picking up the call for interference, so the Raiders will look to kill a penalty. Coming out to take the face-off will be Evans against Timmy O'Shea. O'Shea out there with Walsh. O'Shea wins the draw, comes up with a puck. Here comes O'Shea, slides it out to center ice. Back after it there is Evans. Evans in his own end picks up a forechecker in Walsh. He'll dump it over on the other side. That's the Huskies moving it ahead. Jordy Boyer. Boyer's got Ling breaking. Can't get it to him. It comes to O'Shea. He flips it ahead. He's going to have a partial break. O'Shea busting in the zone with Walsh. Flips it to Walsh. Here's Justin, short side shot, and he missed the corner with it. Flipped it around the boards, and Taverny picks it up. and back the other way come the Huskies. Here's Taverny, poke checked away. Nice play there by Massena defenseman. That was Benji Nightingale, I think, who made that good play. Here comes O'Shea back the other way. Building up the head of steam, takes it across, gets by the defenseman, centers to Walsh, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Taverny broke it up, and a good play. And back come the Huskies. They'll come down 3-on-2. Here's Taverny from the blue line. His shot, kick save made by Massena goaltender Zach Long. Puck along the boards to the blue line. Here's a drive from the point. That's wide. Puck bounces around to the other side. Taverny looks to keep it in and does, but it's intercepted. Here comes John Rochford leading the attack. Rochford across the red line, across the blue line. He's going to flip it in the corner as we're down to about 18 seconds left in the Malone power play. Raiders making penalty changes. Here's a steal in front. Jeff Day's shot fired it wide. Gets the rebound, and the save is made by Pay. Puck cleared around the boards. Barkley pinches in, keeps it in, flips it behind the net. Day after it again. Jeffrey Day creating havoc. Circles. He gets knocked down, stays with it, and trying to slide it ahead. He gets it to Meacham. Meacham back to the point. Barkley slides one right on. Save made. Rebound just wide. Again by Day. Now DeRozzi, as the penalty as he laps, flips it back to the point. Jeremy Buffum slides it back in the corner. Here's Day with it. Day trying to slide it through, knocked away. Back to the blue line. Buffum keeps it in again. Nice play. Goes to DeRozzi behind the net. He's got Meacham in front. Can't get him the pass, and it bounces over a stick out to center ice. Still 0-0. We're in the first period. Barkley flipping it ahead. Here's Meacham in the zone to DeRozzi. He's got Cameron with him. DeRozzi shot. Save made. Rebound in front. Meacham shot. Another save by Pay, and he holds on for the face-off.
Two great saves by Neil Pay as he just first robbed number 23, Eric DeRozzi, with a bullet from the left side, gave up the rebound, and big 22 came in and one-timed it, but Pay held his ground and made the big save. Just prior to that, number 8, Jeffrey Day, had a gift given to him. Jason Langlois came around the net, gave the puck right to Jeff Day, 10 feet in front of the goaltender, pulled the trigger, Pay made the save.
Face-off right side, inside Malone territory. Joe Ward out there with Kellogg and Slack. Now Ward's going to take the face-off.
What was the game that Jeff Day got the winning goal and the defenseman gave him the, I'm trying to think back, at the arena this year, do you recall?
Was that Oswego?
No, they haven't played that Oswego this year.
Or not, Saratoga?
Yes, I think it was at Saratoga. Well, this was deja vu again. The defenseman gave it right to him.
Off the face-off. Ward after it in the corner. Gets it to Slack, who goes back to the point. Here's the shot. Drew Wonky bounces off a stick in behind the net. Ward trying to center. It's cleared around the boards, but kept in there. Here comes Kellogg to Ward. Back to Kellogg behind the net. Looks to center, but nobody there for Massena, and the Huskies will move it out of the zone. That's Aaron Barkley from Malone. That's all we need, isn't it? Massena controls. Slack ahead to Kellogg. Kellogg steps across the red line, dumps it in Malone territory. Slack cruising in after it. Pokes it by the defenseman. It comes to Ward, but it's knocked away from him, and the Huskies move it out to center ice. Broken up by Wonky. He flips it ahead to Ward. They battle for it right in front of the red line. Now it comes back to Slack. He takes it across, winds up. The shot glove save by Pay. That was headed for the corner, and Pay made a good save.
Was headed for the corner. Neil Pay didn't play down to Massena. David Russell did. Had an outstanding game. This young man looks as equally as good. Good left hand out there. One thing that's absent in the first few minutes, and we haven't got a big crowd, so you can hear the noises of the boards, the checks. Not a lot of forecheck, a lot of heavy hits so far, Jerry. Massena's got to do a little better forechecking.
Off the faceoff, puck inside Taverny behind his own net. Day steals it from him, looks to center, but it's intercepted there by Jeremy Hardy. He'll start it out. Long head man pass knocked away. Following those, Jordy Bourrier in behind, loses it to Rochford, ahead to O'Shea. And Rochford, oh, there's a check by Rochford. Back to the point, not out. Here's Taverny's shot. Big save there by Zach Long from the point. Back to point it comes again. This time Taverny has to flip it behind the net, and Benji Nightingale will come up with it for Massena. Here's Nightingale. He'll flip it back to John Rochford, goes by him. Timmy O'Shea comes back for it, picks it up. Here's O'Shea. Steps in front of his net and starts out. O'Shea building up the head of steam. Here comes O'Shea. Goes by one. Goes by two. Here's O'Shea. Steps in front of the net. Shot, save, rebound. Cleared into the corner. And O'Shea, with one of his end-to-end actions there, got a good shot off and a good save. Puck at the blue line, not out of the zone. O'Shea again, but it's poke checked away and is picked up by Jeff Ling. Ling takes it in, gets the shot off, goes in behind the net, and it's picked up by Benji Nightingale for Massena in his own end. His headman pass kept in at the point by the Huskies. Poke checked into the corner. Bouncing away, comes to O'Shea again. Here comes O'Shea for Walsh. Justin has it knocked away, gets it back again, has to come back out. Massena has to get onside. Here comes Malone back the other way. They move it out to center ice. Ling's pass intercepted by Cameron. He flips it right back in the zone. In behind the net, Pay is going to leave it. Picked up by the defenseman. That's Reveley. He dumps it down the ice. There's going to be a penalty on Massena as soon as they touch the puck. And there's going to be an interference call on Adam Barkley as he knocked, I think that was Ling he knocked down.
Right at center ice, right about 3 feet in front of the official, no question. Ling going for the puck, and young Mr. Barkley upended him. It's going to get an interference call. Just prior to that, as you called it, Captain Timmy O'Shea going end-to-end. Great rush down that right side, was able to turn the corner, came right out in front. Try to jam it in the short side. Pay made the save, and big number 8, Jeff Day, parked right there. No one around him, has a great opportunity to bang home the rebound. Pay stoned him also. So unofficially, I think the shot's 9-3. Is that right, Brian, up to this point?
All right, off the face-off, back to the point. Huskies on the power play, the shot in front. Oh, nice save by Long. Raiders cleared around the boards and out to center ice. About 3:50 left in the first period, 0-0. On the Corky scoreboard. Puck in behind. Meacham looks to steal it behind the net. Has it knocked away, though, by Taverny. And the Huskies will come back. Oh, boy. DeRozzi almost got a piece of it there. Huskies move it ahead. Jordy Bourrier. Bourrier in the zone. Trying to drop it back to the point. And it goes into the corner. Raiders control and dump it down the ice. 1 minute left in the power play for the Huskies. Out to center ice again. Cameron kind of overskated it. But DeRozzi picks it up. Wastes some time. Here's DeRozzi. He's got some room, and now he's going to waste some time. Rag the puck at center ice. He drops it back to Bubba Girard. Goes over to Drew Wonky. Back to Girard. Girard just flips it ahead and into the Malone zone. Massena wasted quite a bit of time right there. Huskies Taverny with the puck in his own end. Drops it over on the other side to Langlois. His headman pass goes into the Massena zone. Hardy with it. Taken out of the play, but following up on the play, the Huskies have a chance in behind. But it's poke checked away. 23 seconds left in the penalty. Bubba Girard throws a check. The puck bounces free. And now Cameron comes in to help out. The puck is still free, apparently. They bang at it. Cameron gets a stick on it. It's still free. Comes back to the blue line. Here's the shot in behind the net. Around the boards. It's going to come to Kerwin, who's seeing his first ice time. Doesn't clear the zone. Bounces in front, but Wonky gets a glove on it and knocks it out to center ice. Picks it up. Moves it ahead. Here comes Drew Wonky. He's taken out of the play. Puck goes in behind the net. Picked up there by the Malone Husky forward. That's Jeff Cox. Cox gets tied up. Cameron takes the puck away. He's got Kerwin in front. His shot. Oh, he just missed. Didn't get a lot of wood on it. Around the boards it comes. Here comes Matt Hazel to Benji Nightingale. His shot deflected right in front. They bang at it. Kerwin shot, save. Another shot, another save. Puck still free. And we're down to about 1 minute left to play in the first period. Huskies come back the other way. Ben West with it. He's just going to dump it in the Massena zone. Comes in behind the net. Picked up there by John Rochford. Rochford looks to move it ahead. Intercepted at center ice. Dumped back in the Massena zone. Rochford will have to come back for it again. Rips it around the boards. Bouncer puck takes a funny bounce. It comes to Hazel, though, and Massena will move it out of the zone. Here comes Hazel. He dipsy-doodles by one. Hazel takes it across. He still has the puck in behind the net. Hazel with it. Goes free. Cameron trying to go in front to Walsh. Massena in the middle of a line change. Justin Walsh behind the net. Takes a whack at it. Has it knocked away. Puck comes around the boards. The Huskies come up with it. Here comes Malone. Taverny. Taverny gets in front. And O'Shea has it. Bouncing puck. O'Shea. We're down to 7 seconds. Not a lot of time. Walsh. Here comes Justin. Justin takes it in the zone to O'Shea. Right on the save made. No, I guess we have 59 seconds left now. I was wrong on the minutes. Out to center ice. Walsh with it. Walsh circles, goes to Jeremy Buffum. He flips it ahead in the Husky zone. Still 0-0. We're in the first period. Puck bouncing in front of the net. Taverny moves it out to center ice. Comes to Barkley. He dumps it right back in Husky territory. In behind the net, picked up there by Pelchat. Pelchat trying to move it ahead to Jeff Cox. Here comes Cox with the puck. Takes it across into the Massena zone. Trying to dump it off. Here's a pass in front. The shot, they score. And Malone gets a goal. Jeremy Hardy in a nice three-way passing play.
Jeremy Hardy gets a goal, and number 6, Jordy Bourrier, a great pass. Huskies gained the zone in the dying seconds of this period, and Bourrier down that left side on the backhand, drew the Raider defenseman, threw it across the crease, and coming late, number 23 for the Huskies, Jeremy Hardy, and he had nothing but wide open net as Zach Long couldn't get across and had no chance on that. And just prior to that, Mike Tavernier danced in when the Raider defenseman got his skate caught in a rut and stumbled, went right around. Zach made a big save, but he couldn't stop that one from going in. The Huskies lead 1-0.
So Malone coming up with a goal, but here comes Massena back the other way. Jeffrey Day takes it across. Can't get the shot off, though. Puck in the corner. They both fall down. The puck bounces free. O'Shea, whistle blows. And they're going to call a hooking, apparently.
Yeah, it's on Malone.
Yeah.
A delayed call. I think he was putting the hook on number Jeff Day. It's number 6, I think, or is it 8, White? If it's number 6, that's the youngster, that's Boyer, who just made the great pass on the goal, Jordy Boyer. Kind of a debatable hook. I think the Raiders were benefit of a gift there.
I would say. I didn't see
look
the penalty.
Well, I saw when he called it, and I was saying, well, gee whiz, that one wasn't even borderline, but Wayne Umel a little closer than we are.
So Meacham will take the face-off in the Husky zone. Raiders on the power play, trailing 1-0.
That goal at the 14:34 mark, Hardy from Boyer will be the official. We'll see if there's another assist on that.
Face-off left side in Malone territory.
Here comes the announcement now.
Off the face-off. Puck controlled by the Huskies. They try to clear it out of the zone. Kept in there by O'Shea to Meacham. Here comes Meacham in front. Sharp angle shot goes wide. 5 seconds left. Huskies are going to break it out of the zone. Here's a shot from center ice. Goes all the way down the ice as the buzzer sounds. And so the Huskies will go to the locker room with a 1-0 lead as they score a goal in the final minute of the first period after Massena pretty much dominated play but couldn't get it past Neil Pay.
They did dominate play. As so often you see Ben has learned his lesson from the other day.
I think so. I think so. Okay, we're ready to start the second period. Huskies lead at 1-0. Massena on the power play to start the period, looking to tie things up here. Off the draw, Meacham. Can't come up with it, but it comes back to Rochford. He steps across the red line, slides it in the zone, picked right up by the Malone D. They don't clear the zone. Rochford keeps it in, and here's a chance in front. O'Shea gets a stick on it, comes up with it somehow. Here's O'Shea busting right in front, shot. Save made by Pay, and he had it labeled too. Pay made a great glove save. Back to Benji Nightingale. He winds one up, knocked down, comes in behind. Pay makes a save on O'Shea, short side, holds on for the face-off. Puck is still free, but the whistle blows. A little pushing and shoving after the fact, but I don't think anything will come of that. So Raiders with some great chances right off the bat here on the power play.
Great opportunity, and that puck was loose again, and the official right on the play could see it, didn't blow the whistle. The far side official, he lost sight of it and blew it. Good break for the Huskies on that one.
Face-off will come just inside Malone, or inside Malone territory rather. Back to Benji Nightingale, goes to O'Shea. O'Shea lost it, now he's got it. Gets knocked down, comes up with it anyway, back to Nightingale. Nightingale trying to slide it through it, hit O'Shea. Here come the Huskies, they got a man breaking. Raiders get back though, and they finally just dump it inside Massena territory. Rochford, headman goes to O'Shea. O'Shea ahead the Walsh. O'Shea got railed on the play. Good check there by the Huskies. Puck in the corner, in behind the net. Huskies control, look to move it. Ling doesn't clear the zone. Comes to Nightingale, steps in, takes the shot. We have a whistle. We're going to have a roughing call, I believe.
Caught up in his skates as he looked down for it. Osborne came up and really leveled him with a good solid check.
It is Meacham. It is Meacham. He railed Osborne. So now it's 4-on-4 for the next 16 seconds. Here comes Jeff Day busting in, trying to get the shot off. It's knocked away at the last second. Huskies come back the other way. Into the Massena zone. Puck comes in behind to Jeremy Buffum. Buffum with it behind his own net. Goes around the boards to Day. Here's Day trying to move ahead. He's checked into the boards by Jeremy Hardy. Puck trickles back to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Now comes free again. Raiders move it ahead to Rosie. Rosie's got Day breaking, can't get it to him. Massena killing a penalty, though, so there's no icing on the play. 57 seconds left in the power play for the Huskies. Puck in the zone. DeRosie now forechecking, comes to the side of the net. Huskies try to control and just get something going here. That is Pelchat with it. His pass. Moves ahead, and finally the Huskies just move it out of the zone. Comes to Hardy. He overskates Barkley. He winds away at it, missed it. And Buffum flips it ahead. To the Malone zone. Back after it is Jordy Boyer. Boyer drops it to Langlois on the other side. Long headman pass. to Santamore, and Santamore takes it across. Poke checked away, back out to center ice by Buffum. Nice play by young Jeremy Buffum. Puck dumped in the Massena zone. Barkley winds it down the ice with 15 seconds left in the power play. 1-0, Malone leads on the A1 TV and Appliance scoreboard. Oh, the puck almost stolen by Cameron. Malone coming out of the zone. Cameron comes back for it, and it's dumped into the Massena zone before he can get a stick on it. Comes to Barkley. Penalty as he lapsed. Barkley in behind for Buffum, knocked away. Bouncing puck in front, and the puck still sits there. Goes back out to the high slot, to the blue line. Here's a shot, knocked down. Bouncing puck, they got a man all by himself in front. Here's Ling's shot, the whistle blows. And we're going to have a hand pass, I believe. And the Huskies had 2 men in front of the net, nobody there for Massena. And I don't know why they couldn't get a chance at it, but they couldn't.
Well, again, as Coach Devendorf says, one of the things they lack is that good scoring touch, and that was evident right there. Just a giveaway, bad giveaway by the Raider defense in his behind his own goal line, and the Huskies unable to capitalize. Zach Long made the first save, and the rebound came out and just set there tantalizingly, but Huskies couldn't put it away.
Off the faceoff, Ward wins the draw. He's out there with Kellogg and Slack. He flips it in behind the net. Kellogg in after it. Tries to go to Ward in behind, digging for it. Ward and Kellogg both after it. Finally, it's picked up there by the Huskies. That is Santamore, and he moves it around the boards. Ahead it goes to Santamore. Santamore takes it across, gets a shot. Zach makes a save and holds on for the faceoff. We're down to, let's see here, 11:51 left in the second period. Huskies continue to lead 1-0.
And just prior to that giveaway and the good opportunity, the only opportunity for the Huskies, a great job by Jeff Day and Captain Eric DeRosie up front, and that penalty killing foursome, along with Barkley and Buffum and Rochefort on the backside, doing an excellent job. The Huskies didn't have a good scoring opportunity until that one giveaway.
Jeff Day will face off against Matt Patnode. Off the draw, Walsh with it, drops it back on the defense. Raiders look to move it ahead. Long headman pass almost broke through, but it's intercepted by Taverny. Flips back in the Massena zone. Drew Wonky is there. Looks up. On the stick of Jeff Day, who goes to Timmy O'Shea. O'Shea across to Walsh, in front, the shot, save made, rebound, sits in front. O'Shea can't come up with it, and it's cleared around the boards and kept in by Bubba Girard. He flips it into the corner, picked up by Santamore. Santamore looks to move it ahead to Ling. Girard throws a check. Where's the puck? It's in Ling's equipment. Now some pushing and shoving, and we're going to have matching minors, I do believe.
Justin Walsh had a great opportunity to equalize this game, sent right in by Timmy O'Shea. Tried to go short side, but Pay held his ground, made Walsh commit first, and then the rebound is right at his pads. He's looking left. He doesn't know where it is, and fortunately for him, big number 8, Neil Pelchek, he just kind of tucked it back underneath Pay's pads to draw the whistle, or it would have been a wide open empty net for the Raiders to tuck home, but couldn't capitalize on that one. But Justin Walsh had another good opportunity for Massena.
Must be the Huskies, or must be no, there we go. Each team picked up a penalty. I was going to say maybe it was a double. They didn't put them both up, but it's going to be 4-on-4. Johnny Rochefort, he's got room. He winds up. The shot, Pay makes the save at the last second, closed the legs, headed for the 5-hole. And the puck cleared down the ice by the Huskies. It'll come in on Long. No, he's going to let it go by, and icing will be the call.
Good smart move by Zach Long, as you've got to be alert all times out there. A Raider player, the Husky racing for it, and Zach saw the official with his arm up, knew it was going to be an icing call, so he just backed off, let the puck cross the goal line, and going to have a face-off deep in the Husky zone to the right of goaltender Neil Pay. Malone up 1-0 here in this second period.
O'Shea and Walsh out there, along with Rochefort and Benji Nightingale. Off the face-off. Huskies win it. Controlled by Evans, trying to move it ahead, and it comes out to center ice. There's going to be a foot race for it. Here come the Huskies with an opportunity. Here's a sharp shot, and it really just trickled on the net. Rochefort picks up the rebound, moves it ahead for Walsh. Walsh has it poke checked away. Back in the Massena zone to lay offsides on the Huskies. They clear. Benji Nightingale picks it up, flips it ahead for O'Shea. Lets it go for Walsh. I think that's going to go for icing. It does. As Timmy O'Shea let it go by, and Walsh, I don't think, realized that and couldn't catch up with it.
Smart play by Timmy O'Shea, as it looked like he was going to touch the puck, and big number 24, Matt Osborne, the defenseman, went over and drilled O'Shea on the boards, but O'Shea just lifted his stick, took Osborne right out of the play, and then Justin Walsh could have read that. He was home free. But
Face-off moves back, and the Huskies are in the Massena zone on the icing. Meacham comes out now to take the draw. 50 seconds left in the matching minors. Meacham and Cameron out there. Off the face-off, Raiders control. Here comes Barkley out of the fray. Barkley and Cameron break. Barkley backhands it into the Husky zone. Michael Cameron after it. Has his stick tied up. Comes up with a shot right on. Saved by Pay. Puck in behind the net. Cameron again. Here's Michael. He draws a crowd. Cameron digging for it. And it's knocked away. Bounces to the blue line out to center ice. Northrup with it. Northrup circles back to his own blue line. Looks up and goes to Cameron. Cameron to Meacham. Here's Big Meach trying to take it across. Slides it across, but it's intercepted there. And dumped out to center ice. And the Huskies are going to have a 2-on-1. Here comes a chance for the Huskies, breaking and backhander up over the net. And a good opportunity for Malone. Puck bounces in front to Long, and he's going to cover it up. That was Matt Patnode who had the good opportunity and just fired it over the net.
Great opportunity for the Huskies. I tell you, it all happened up. The Raiders trying to keep it in the zone. Strong side defenseman Johnny Rochefort committed and lost, but the weakest partner on the weak side's got to back off. He didn't. You looked up, it was a 2-on-none. Both white shirts, and they hadn't crossed the red line yet, and the Huskies, but again, not having the great skating speed and the great experience, Rochefort was able to run him down from behind and force a shot from a tough angle, but it was 2-on-none.
Off the face-off, Meacham takes it into the corner. Meacham and Cox go after it. Puck bounces, comes to Ling. Here's Ling. Penalties heavy lapsed. We're back to full and equal strength. Puck in behind. Raiders wrap it around the boards. Comes back to the blue line, kept in at the point. Huskies control it. Here's a chance behind the net now. They try to get it out front, Cox, and he'll flip it into the corner again. And the Raiders' Drew Wonke will pick it up. Here's Wonke, moving it ahead, doesn't clear the zone. Finally, it comes free and out to center ice. Here comes Girard leading the attack down the right wing side. Takes it by one check. Here's Girard looking to center. Cameron trying to come up with it in front. Meacham shot right on. Save, rebound. Cameron gets a piece of it. And the puck bounces free and up into the crowd.
Eric Meacham, the puck just came to him in that slot area. He was probably more surprised than anyone. Michael Cameron drew a crowd, got the initial shot, and somehow the rebound off a couple of sticks came right out in that slot area, and Big 22 cruising in there. As I said, he was more surprised than anyone. Didn't get off a real tough shot, and Pay made the save, and then the Huskies cleared it over the dasher.
More penalties. Matching minors again. I believe Jeff Ling and Bubba Girard will both go off. 9:12 left in the period. And our score reads 1-0 for the Malone Huskies. Now, wait a minute. Was Girard getting the only penalty? Apparently. No, there we go. Lings is up there now, too. So, matching minors. So, we're back to 4-on-4.
One of the captains, Jeff Ling, as we mentioned, didn't play the first game, and he's not seen a lot of ice time out here tonight. That's, I think, his second or third penalty of the evening.
Face-off will be just across the blue line. Inside Malone territory. Kerwin will take the face-off. Kerwin out there with DeRozzi, Rochefort, and Benji Nightingale. Santamore will take it for the Huskies. Off the draw, puck bounces all the way down the ice. And Zach stops it in the corner, Massena zone. John Rochefort flips it ahead, out to center ice. Dumped right back in the zone. Benji Nightingale comes up with it. Flips ahead for DeRozzi. DeRozzi trying to gather it in, has it knocked away. Following up is Rochefort, poke checked away from him. Here come the Huskies with a 2-on-1, but they take the shot. The puck cleared, comes back again, another shot. Zach holds on for the face-off as the puck came right back to, let's see here, who was that? That was Matt Osborne, the defenseman who rushed it down the ice. He got one shot. Zach made the save, came right back to him as Nightingale tried to clear it, and he got another shot.
And another shot, and that second one was a great save by Zach, going upstairs, top shelf underneath the crossbar. Good save. I thought that one was labeled. Osborne also made a mistake. He had somebody wide open in front and never even looked over there, but two good saves by Zach Long.
Off the face-off. Massena around the boards. Justin Walsh just tries to get it out of the zone. It trickles to Benji Nightingale. He flips it ahead to the Malone zone. Puck goes inside Malone Husky territory. Jason Santamore trying to flip it ahead. Moves it to Jeremy Hardy. Hardy circles in his own end, then dumps it out to center ice. Benji Nightingale flips it right back in the Husky zone. In behind the net and in the corner. Osborne back over to Langlois. He's knocked away for a shot. Score! O'Shea stole it right off Langlois' stick and beat goaltender Pay from right in close, and the Raiders have tied it up with a 4-on-4 goal.
Well, O'Shea, you say stole it, but I'll tell you, the guy that helped him steal it was number 5, Justin Walsh, who went in and leveled the defense. We've been talking about make the defense pay the price, go in there, and that's what happened. Puck's in behind the net, and the Husky defenseman had control of it. He saw number 5 coming, and he just got rid of it because he was trying to defend himself. Justin Walsh put a lick on him, and he gave the Husky defenseman gave it up. The number 14 who was parked beside the net, he picked it up, walked right out in front, and jammed it home. Raiders really needed that one.
Tie it up. Here's a shot from center ice from Barkley's stick. That's the Massena Barkley, and the save is made by Pay. Puck around the boards. Barkley's going to pinch in and keep it in. Flips to Seacott. He's got DiAgostino in front. Here's Seacott trying to center, but it's knocked away by Taverny. We have a whistle, and Barkley looks like he's hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I hope it's not that groin again that he injured before. He's in a lot of discomfort right now. He's coming to the bench, and there's going to be a penalty, a tripping penalty against Jody Boyer of the Huskies, and maybe, hopefully,
ouch,
that's a lesser of two evils. He's the guy who upended Barkley, and he's had trouble with that groin before, but maybe that's something to a lesser degree. Let's hope.
Yeah, we can certainly hope, that's for sure.
But that goal that tied it up at the 6:44, Timmy O'Shea, Justin Walsh, they haven't announced he should get an assist because he hammered that defenseman. I don't know if they'll give him one or not, but the guy who passed it to number 14 was a Malone defenseman, but Walsh made him pass it that way with that good solid check.
Timmy O'Shea gets the goal. Yep. Yep, they gave him an assist.
They deserve
it. Very good. Meacham out there on the power play. Here's DeRozzi trying to come up with it in behind the net. Eric DeRozzi rips it around the boards. Wonky pinches in. He takes it in, looks to set up the power play. Goes back to the point. Northrup winds. His shot blocked, bounces out to center ice, and he'll have to come back after it. Northrup drops it over to Drew Wonky. Puck around the boards, and back the other way comes Massena. Headman pass deflected by DeRozzi. Picked up by Taverny in behind the net. Here's Taverny now, dumping it down the ice. And the puck stopped by long side of the Massena net. Raiders have tied it. It's 1-1 in the second period. Here's Drew Wonky with it. Long headman pass to Cameron. Comes back in the zone. Bouncing puck to Meacham. Raiders having a little problem getting things going on this power play. Now DeRozzi trying to put some pressure on. They dump it back out into the Massena zone. It's Northrup coming back after it. Here's Northrup, skates it ahead for DeRozzi. Finally, he gets moving. Ahead to Meacham. Meacham busting by Taverny. Meacham in the corner now. Looks to drop it. Nobody there for the Raiders, and Ling is going to pick it up and look to move it ahead. Doesn't clear the zone. Benji Nightingale keeps it in. Flips it in behind the net. Taverny after it there. Here's Taverny. Circles right in front of his own net, but moves it ahead and dumps it down the ice. Raiders looking very disorganized on this power play. Here's John Rochford with it. Ahead for Cameron. Cameron leaves for DeRozzi. Nice play. Here's DeRozzi busting in with O'Shea. DeRozzi to O'Shea in front. And he couldn't get the shot off. He centered it anyway, and Cameron fired it wide. Here's O'Shea again, back to the blue line. Huskies get a man back and touch the puck, and there's going to be another penalty on Malone, I believe.
Yes, it is. It's going to be on the Huskies. It's going to be number 10. I think it.
Uh-oh, a major penalty.
It's a slash.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if it's on
Taverny, I think. That's going to hurt because he's their best player.
Yes, he is. Mike Tavernier took a two-hander to the Raider player down to our left, to the right of Neil Pay. The Raiders were on a rush, and
did you see it?
Yeah, he did a pretty good job. I don't know the Raider forward he hit, but I wasn't sure he was going to call the major, but Wayne Humel made the call. That's a 4-minute penalty that the Raiders, and starting to pick up steam. That goal has given them a little incentive here.
Off the faceoff, John Rochford flips it in behind the net, around the boards to O'Shea. O'Shea to Meacham. Meacham back to the point, Northrup, or I should say Nightingale rather, at the point to O'Shea. O'Shea dipsy doodles, goes by to Meacham in front, steps in front, shot, right on, save made. Meacham comes up with it, back to the blue line. They go to Rochford. Rochford back to Benji Nightingale. He slides one right on, deflected. Save made by Pay. Comes to O'Shea, hit a broken stick. Now O'Shea gets it. Here's O'Shea in front, gets a shot. Go! No! Save made by Pay. Thought that was in. Puck around the boards and dumped out to center ice. We got a foot race for it. Johnny Rochford gets there first. Here's Rochford trying to flip it ahead and moves it. Here's Rochford out to center ice. Here's Rochford. He'll lead the attack, takes it across, and stops back toward the blue line. O'Shea back to Rochford at the 45. He steps in front to Meacham. Meacham shot, rebound, and another save by Pay. Puck in the corner. Bounces it behind the net. Walsh with it. Walsh goes to Meacham on the other side. Here's Meacham. O'Shea. O'Shea circles, takes it into the face-off circle. O'Shea out high slot, gets a shot, looking for Walsh. Walsh didn't have a stick on the ice. Puck bounces to the blue line, and Rochford keeps it in. Nice play. Walsh shot. Ooh, high and wide. Bounces to Benji Nightingale. Here's Nightingale in the corner. In behind, Meacham steps in front. Shot saved. Rebound, Walsh. Couldn't get a stick on it. Goes to Meacham behind. Here's Meacham, moving it to O'Shea at the 45. O'Shea back to Benji Nightingale at the point. Nightingale, O'Shea. O'Shea back to Nightingale. Nightingale winds, fakes the shot, goes to Rochford. Rochford winds up his shot right in front. Wall, shot, save. Rebound, O'Shea. Another save. Holy cow, has Pay been outstanding.
When he didn't save that last one, Jerry. Timmy O'Shea.
Oh, did he score?
I think he wrapped it home.
Okay.
Timmy O'Shea might have made the save on the first one, but Timmy O'Shea, I think, picked up his own rebound and put the Raiders up 2-1. And there's still 2 minutes and 2:20 left on that major to Tavernier. Raiders with all kinds of pressure, gained the zone, kept it in. They were throwing it around. Good job by that fivesome out there with Benji Nightingale and Rochford, and up front you had big number 22 Meacham along with Walsh and O'Shea, and they were putting all kinds of pressure. And I think Timmy O'Shea will get the goal. We'll wait and see on the assist.
Right. It is O'Shea, and I thought he made the save, but no, O'Shea didn't miss that one. So the Raiders take a 2-1 lead here on a power play goal, and we'll pick a Powerade power play winner when we have a break. In the meantime, Massena's still in the power play because of the major penalty. Here come the Raiders. Drew Wonke, head man of Bubba Girard, who's going to bust across the blue line, set up the power play. Girard out by the blue line now, looks to move it around, goes to DeRozzi. DeRozzi in behind the net. Jeff Day shot, save made, and a great one again by Pay. Puck out by the blue line, kept in but DeRozzi, I think, high-sticked it. Yep, they'll move the face-off down in the Massena zone on controlling with a high stick.
Jeff Day hasn't got any goals, should have about 3 tonight. Again, that overload down to the left of the goaltender on the goal line. Eric DeRozzi put the puck on his stick, and no one was there. Jeff Day did the smart thing. He jumped right out in front. And only a great save by Neil Pay kept him off the score sheet. That last goal was Timmy O'Shea and the Justin Walsh with Johnny Rochford picking up the assist.
Off the face-off, puck in the Massena zone. Raiders break out of there. 2-1, Massena leads. Here comes Bubba Girard. This time he's going to flip it in behind the net, Pay out of his net to leave it for his defenseman. DeRozzi gets in there first. Feeds it through to Cameron. Michael Cameron with it. Goes to Day at the 45. Day has it knocked away, and the Huskies will move it back the other way. Here comes Malone down the ice. That's Evans, and he just dumps it in behind the Massena net. And back after Drew Wonke. Wonke lost his stick, and here's a shot by Ling. What happened was Wonke's stick got caught in a crevice in the boards. Now he clears it out to center ice. Day with it. Jeffrey Day. Flipping it ahead, intercepted by Ling to the Massena blue line. Wonke says, where is it? He finds it, flips it ahead for Day, who overskates, then picks it up. Centers to DeRozzi. DeRozzi takes it across, winds up, shot, save, and a good one by goaltender Pay again. Jeff Day steals it in front again, a shot, another save by Pay. Jeff Day, poor Jeff, is snake bit. Puck in behind the net. Raiders DeRozzi with it. DeRozzi steps to the circle, centers it. It goes to Rochford. Rochford, who had pinched in, flips it in behind for Cameron. Cameron to Day, and it hit the official. Day comes up with it anyway, goes to Cameron. 39 seconds left in the power play. Cameron hits the back of the net. Day picks it up, goes around the boards to DeRozzi. DeRozzi at the 45, back to Benji Nightingale. Nightingale goes to DeRozzi. Here's DeRozzi, flipping it in. Puck bounces free to Day. Back to DeRozzi, back to the point, Nightingale. Winds up, shot, fired it wide. Nice hard shot there. Comes to Rochford. He's got room. Winds up his shot. Save made, rebound. They bang at it. Puck free in front. It's still free, and finally it's cleared into the corner. Now the puck dumps down the ice. Into the Massena zone with about 4 seconds left in the power play. So the Raiders are going to come up with only one power play goal on the major penalty. Here comes Cameron with it. Back the other way from Massena. His head man intercepted. Jordy Boyer with it. Knocked away from him. Comes to Seacott. Goes to DiAgostino. And the puck dumped back out. Benji Nightingale with it, trying to flip it ahead, gets it back again, bangs at it, comes to the blue line, DiAgostino, can't come up with it. Huskies back the other way, breaking into the zone, and back out again. dumped in the zone. I thought we have an offsides. We do. The whistle blows, and we'll have a face-off outside the zone. We are down to, I think that's 1:55 left in the second period, and on the A1 TV and Appliance scoreboard, it's 2-1 Massena.
Only had one goal in that 4-minute major, but I tell you, they were in the zone, and they kept it in there probably for 3 minutes and 59 seconds. It seemed like all kinds of activity around Neil Pay, and he just made a great save on John Rochefort right at the end of that power play.
Off the face-off, Massena controls and flips it out to center ice. Dumped back to the Massena line by the Huskies. Rochefort comes back after it. Flips it around behind the net for Benji Nightingale. Nightingale looking to headman. Down the ice it goes. Now there's a foot race for it. Seacott trying to come up with it. He can't. The defenseman from Malone makes a good play. Doesn't clear the zone, though. But now it'll be the Huskies moving it back out. Here's a chance for Ben West. Winds up. His shot save made by Long. West gets the rebound. Hits the side of the net with it. And the puck cleared around in behind the net by Jeremy Hardy. Now DiAgostino digging for it along with Shane Farmer. Puck comes back to the blue line. And it's dumped in the corner. Huskies control. They go back to the blue line. Intercepted. DiAgostino, he gets knocked down. There's going to be a penalty on the Huskies. And Seacott picks it up, flips it ahead. As soon as the Huskies touch it, which they do, the penalty will be called. And that's one of those excuse me penalties, but it was a penalty.
Well, I don't know.
You don't agree with that?
No, I don't. It wasn't. Anthony DiAgostino had tipped the puck by number 2, Jeff Cox, right at the who was gambling at the blue line. And if Cox lets him go, it's an odd man rush. And he turned around and upended him. I thought it was a good penalty to take at that situation.
No, I said it was a penalty, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh,
yes. Yeah, definitely. But a good one to take. But he gambled and lost and had to pay the price. Anthony DiAgostino would have been away on a 2-on-1.
I think there's 1:03 left in the period. 2-1 Massena leads. And Raiders go back on the power play. They do have one power play goal already, and we'll pick a winner when we get to the end of the period. Powerade power play winner, Jeff Day, will take the face-off, and Jeffrey has had at least 6 golden opportunities.
He could have a handful here tonight.
Off the face-off, Raiders, Bubba Girard, flips to DeRozzi, states in the circle. In front to Day, his shot knocked down and goes in behind the net. Another good chance. There's Jeffrey with the puck, has it taken away. Puck ripped around the boards, Drew Wonky pinches in, flips it in behind the net. Here's Day again, looking to wrap around, hit the side of the net with it. Now the puck cleared to the blue line, back in. They bang at it, finally comes out to Bubba Girard. He keeps it in the zone. Girard flips it, goes in behind, away from Day. Picked up there by Pelchat, who loses it to Jeffrey Day. Day to DeRozzi at the 45, Dipsy Doodles. To Day in front, he's got room to shot, save, rebound. They bang at it in front. Pay makes the save, and we have a whistle as the puck gets tied up. And there's pushing and shoving in front of the net.
And we'll mark that down for about number 7 for Jeffrey Day. Great scoring opportunities. Again, on that power play, working down low, Eric DeRozzi gave that little pass, opened that gap in that box, and Day stepped right out and eyeball to eyeball with Neil Pay. Had a good shot. Pay made the save. The rebound came out, several whacks at it, and then a lot of piling on, and Michael Cameron ended up the worst of the wear. He got cross-checked right in the neck.
23 seconds left in the period. Raiders trying to get a power play goal. Here's Wonky, his shot. Oh, hit the goal post. That got by the goalie, and now the puck trickles, kept in the zone by DeRozzi, and a good play by Day. Wonky shot, fired it wide that time. Puck comes to Cameron behind the net. 8 seconds left. Cameron goes to DeRozzi. DeRozzi comes out by the blue line, leaves it for Bubba Girard. His shot right on. Pay makes the save, and that'll take care of the period. That one got by. Pay kind of whiffed on it, and it hit the goalpost or the crossbar and came back out again. So the Raiders score 2 goals in the second and take the lead and have all kinds of golden opportunity. And Mike Taverny. Off the faceoff, John Rochefort comes back for it in his own end. Flips it ahead for Big Meacham. Meacham's head man to Nightingale, who takes it across. Nightingale will take it into the corner, then stop at about the 45. And waits, goes to Meacham, back to Nightingale, back to Timmy O'Shea out by the blue line. He's going to wind it. His shot right on. Rebound, just wide by Meacham. Did what he wanted to do with it, but fired it wide. Now Ling picks up the puck, flips it to the blue line, but not out. Here's the wind. Here's a shot. Pay makes the save again. Puck in front. O'Shea gets a shot. Another save. O'Shea in behind the net with it. And finally, it's picked up by Pelchat. He flips it around the boards. Johnny Rochefort pinches in, trying to keep it in. Has it knocked away. Rochefort gets it back again. Feeds to Walsh in front. He gets knocked down. Comes to free to O'Shea. O'Shea got knocked down as he couldn't gather the puck in. But he manages to, there's going to be another penalty against Malone, but they had no choice. They had to haul down O'Shea because he would have been all by himself in front of the net. So Massena will stay on the power play, or actually go back on another power play. But if you want to call a penalty a good penalty, that was a good one. It saved a goal, no doubt about it.
That was a good one. I think it's going to be number 5. Big Jason Santamore is going to get the penalty. All kinds of action around front of Neil Pay, and he made the initial save. The rebound came right out to 14. Timmy O'Shea, he's all alone. He gets Pay down. He's got the wide open net after he put him down. But out of nowhere came Santamore, and he just upended Timmy O'Shea before he could get the shot up. Good penalty.
Off the face-off, DeRozzi goes back to the point. Gerard shot right on. Save made. Rebound comes to DeRozzi. Here's DeRozzi, and he dumped it back to the blue line, but put way too much mustard on it. Goes all the way down the ice. Comes back to Barkley, who comes back after it, I should say. Good to see Adam Barkley out there. That means he is not hurt. Raiders move it ahead, intercepted. Huskies knocked away. Comes back in the Husky zone. They're going to dump it down the ice again. Puck comes in behind, and it's picked up there by Adam Barkley. He's going to leave it for DeRozzi. DeRozzi building up the head of steam, goes by Hardy. Here's DeRozzi into the zone left side. Eric DeRozzi goes by the D, takes it right in front. Shots saved, rebound, another save. Puck comes to DeRozzi. Back to the blue line. Gerard fakes. Flips it free to Day, breaks in front. Here's Jeff Day, shot, save made. The goaltender lost it, but the whistle blew. And we'll have another face-off, and Jeff Day gets stoned again. That's his 7th, we're told.
Unofficially 7 shots in the just the starting of this third period for the Raiders, but they can't beat Neil Pay. Just a great individual effort by 23 Eric DeRozzi as he went end-to-end, 196 feet, we'll call it. Right down that left side, by 1, by 2, and turned the corner right out in front. Pay made the save, and then number 8 on his probably his 8th golden opportunity, Jeffrey Day couldn't put home the rebound.
Ward out there to take the face-off against Ling. Puck sits in the circle, now pinches to the blue line. Here's the drive. Rochford hit the goalpost. Comes back to the blue line, and it's dumped down the ice by the Huskies. That time they beat Pay, but the goalpost made the save. Cena moving it out to center ice. Knocked away from Slack. Comes back to Rochford. He looks on the wing. Here's Slack again, sliding it in the zone. Intercepted and dumped out to center ice. And we're down to about 15 seconds left in the Massena power play. Benji Nightingale with it in behind his own net. He'll move it ahead for John Rochford. Rochford pass goes to Kellogg. Sean Kellogg dumps it in the zone, rips in behind the net, and Joe Ward goes in after it in the corner. Dumps it back for Slack. Penalty as he laps, by the way. Here is, another haul down behind the net. They didn't call that one. The puck kept in the zone. Here come the Huskies, though. They got a man breaking in on the net. Here's a chance. Santamore shot. Nice save by Long, and Long just stayed with him, and around the board it comes. Raiders throw the puck away. Here's a shot. Bad pass there by the Massena forward, but they couldn't do anything with it, but I think Massena's going to pick up a penalty.
Big save by Zach Long as number 5, Jason Santamore, had stepped out of the penalty box and got in behind the Raider defense, run right in, put a good move on Zach Long. Faked the wrist shot, but went to go to the backhand, and Zach went with him, sprawling across, and made a big stick save with body on the ice. Big save here in this third period to keep this 2-1 Raider margin intact.
John Rochford picks up the penalty for cross-checking, so now the Massena Red Raiders will be down a man. O'Shea trying to win the face-off, back to the blue line, but not out, kept in at the point. Comes to Ling. He flips it around the boards for Jordy Bourrier. Bourrier back to Ling, in behind the net now. Here's Ling with it, in the corner. Flips it around on the other side and around the horn. Moving it back to the point. Taverny keeps it in. Here's a shot knocked down in the slot. They bang at it and finally squirts free to Justin Walsh, who golfs it down the ice. I guess that's a good term, too. Justin, a very good golfer.
Yes, he is.
Here come the Huskies back the other way. Both teams making changes. Taverny, head man pass nicely. Bourrier, his shot, kind of a weak one, didn't get through. Comes to Walsh again. This time he gets knocked down. Raiders try to clear the zone. They don't. It's kept in at the point by Santamore. He flips it in the corner. Bourrier. Walsh just kind of knocked him down. Puck comes to John Rochford ahead to Walsh. Walsh dumps it down the ice. A little bit of a mismatch there, Bourrier and Walsh. Ouch. Back out to center ice. Comes to Ling at the Massena blue line. He's just going to dump it as he wants off. 28 seconds left. Slack leaves it in the corner. Huskies got a man in front, but it's knocked free. Bounces back to the blue line. Here's a shot. No, they fake the shot. Here's Taverny. Goes back on the other side. Here's the drive. Goes wide. In behind the net. Short side shot. Goes to the side of the net. And finally, the Raiders move it ahead. It's O'Shea. O'Shea busting down the left wing side. Goes by one. Here comes O'Shea. Goes by two. Breaks in front. And he goes in behind the net. Couldn't get the shot off. Circles again the backhander. Didn't miss by much. Puck trickles into the corner. Buffum. And he flipped it up over the glass, and the face-off will move outside the zone. Penalty has elapsed. We are down to, I believe that's 10:37 left in period number 3 in the Bob Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Raiders still lead 2-1.
Huskies had a glorious opportunity. They got the Raiders with both the guys at the top of the box on one side and didn't clear the zone. The strong side defenseman slid it over to number 3, Jason Langlois. He's right in the middle of the ice. He stepped right down, nobody in his way except the green shirts blocking Zach Long, and he fired it wide.
Here comes DeRosie, breaks in front, shot, score! Eric DeRosie used the Malone defenseman as a screen and beat Pay, and that's what you got to do to beat a guy like this, and the Raiders take a 3-1 lead, and that's a big goal for Massena.
If you put that on the hardness meter, it would rank towards the bottom of some of the shots the Raiders had directed at Neil Pay today, but exactly, you hit the nail right on the head. Number 23, Eric DeRosie, picked up the puck about 15 feet inside the blue line, went across from right to left, and used the Malone defenseman as a screen. Just got off a soft little wrist shot. Pay never saw it and beat him over the right shoulder. Big goal, Raiders lead 3-1.
Here come the Huskies trying to clear the zone, kept in at the point. Here's Cameron, centers. DeRosie, he's got room. Nobody stops him. Gets a shot right on, save made, rebound, goes in behind the net. Now it comes to Cameron. Cameron. In behind, Dipsy Doodles goes back to the point to Jeremy Buffum. Buffum slides one, goes off a leg to Cameron in behind the net again. Michael steps from behind the corner, gets tied up by the defenseman Osborne, doing a good job. Puck poke check to the blue line, kept in by Barkley. He steps in front, weak shot, comes to Cameron, long reach, gets a shot. Pace slid over, made the save. Here's Cameron trying to come in front, comes to DeRosie. Here's DeRosie circling high slot. Dipsy Doodles, he's got room, winds it. The shot in behind the net. Short side, chance in front, comes to Meacham, gets a shot, save made, and the puck comes in behind the net. And Matt Osborne flips it down the ice. Wow.
Raiders on a frenzy right now, I'll tell you.
Buffum, headman pass to the Malone zone. They dump it right back. It's going to go across the crease and right in front of the net, but Buffum is there to clear it. It comes to Meacham. Meacham, headman, nice pass. DiAgostino. Here's Anthony. Dipsy Doodles gets by the man. Anthony, short side, circles the net, wraparound attempt, save made, a rebound. They pound at it. Comes in behind. Here's the puck, free in the corner. Spanky Seacott after it. Looks to center in front. Here's a chance in front, and Hazel whacks at it. Or that's Farmer, excuse me. He couldn't get a stick on it. Puck bouncing along the sideboards. Kick to the blue line. Farmer's back there digging for it. Poke check by him, and the puck's going to come to the Massena line. John Rochford there to flip it ahead. Comes to the Husky line. They bring it back inside and dump it in Massena territory. Raiders lead 3-1 on the Bob Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Here comes Seacott. Seacott's headman, looked for DiAgostino, almost had him. It's going to bounce off the boards right on Pay. He'll stick it into the corner to Taverny. Taverny's headman comes outside. Johnny Rochford's there to flip it right back in the zone. Side of the net. Huskies pick it up. It's Taverny. Rips it around the boards again. Here come the Huskies, moving it into the Massena zone. And there's going to be a foot race for it. Jeff Cox and Johnny Rochford, they both get there at the same time, and Timmy O'Shea picks up the puck, flips it down the ice. It's going to go too far for everybody, but somebody touched it. They wave off the icing as the Raiders get the line change out there. Long headman, Day keeps it in momentarily, but now Huskies Taverny comes back the other way, takes it in 1-on-4. He scores! Mike Taverny! And it's 3-2. And he beat Massena goaltender Zach Long cleanly with that one from long range.
Well, it was a bullet. He had a lot on it. He picked up the puck right at the neutral zone. No one contested him. The Raiders gave up the blue line, probably from about 40 feet with a bit of a screen. The Raider defense backed in, and that was a real scorcher. Tavernier had plenty of time. He cranked it up and had a lot on it and beat Zach stick side, but that was a tough shot. Zach probably had to come out and cut the angle a little bit more, but real tough shot. But the Raiders didn't contest Mike Tavernier, and then we're back to a one-goal game.
Here comes Walsh back the other way from Massena. Takes it across, cranks it up, fired it wide. Puck goes to O'Shea. Back out by the blue line, gets knocked down. Where's the puck underneath him? Bounces free, dump back in the zone, but Massena's offsides. Huskies will move it to the Massena red line. or in the blue line rather. In the zone it goes as Gerard throws a check. Wonky picks up the puck in behind. Looks to headman, Jeff Day. Day goes to Walsh down the right sideline. Justin Walsh, cross-ice pass right to O'Shea. O'Shea to Day, his shot! In behind the net, another great opportunity for Day. And Huskies turn it back the other way. They move it out to center ice. Walsh is there, flips to an open wing. Raiders have to get onside. The Huskies control. Puck bouncing in their own end. Headman pass, goes off a leg. O'Shea comes up with it back the other way. Takes it in the zone. Here comes O'Shea, trying to move it ahead to Day. He's got it again. O'Shea right in front, shot, save. It's in, it's a goal. O'Shea gets his third, the hat trick. And the Raiders lead 4-2 on another Timmy O'Shea goal.
Captain Timmy O'Shea just made it look easy that time. Intercepted a Husky clearing pass about 10 feet inside the blue line on the left side. Just sifted down through a couple of Husky players. Walked right in on pay. Faked the wrist shot, froze him, and went to the backhand and slid it in on the far side. Just a beautiful effort by Timmy O'Shea as he restores that 2-goal lead. Just prior to that, Jeff Day, some hockey players, you're lucky if you get 3 or 4 shots in a game and maybe 1 good scoring opportunity if you're lucky. He's had a half a dozen excellent scoring opportunities.
Here's Northrup with a puck from Massena, flips it out to center ice to Rosie. Knocked away from him, comes back to Northrup. He'll try the other side, goes to Cameron. Cameron flips it in the corner, Big Meach racing for it. He and Taverny go together. Meacham flips it to Cameron. Here comes Michael, steps in front, trying to center it, goes off a leg, and back to the Huskies as they look to move it out to center ice. It doesn't get out. Cameron, good job keeping it in. Puck, Huskies again in the corner. Taverny, his pass intercepted, knocked away, comes back to the blue line. Barkley trying to flip it in front, goes by everybody, and the Huskies look to move it ahead. They don't still clear the zone. Big Meacham gets a piece of it and comes up with a puck. Here comes Meacham skating in front, kicks it across, and Cameron couldn't put a stick down. Cameron in the corner, Link ties him up and flips it out to center ice, where Northrup comes back after it. Northrup gets the return pass, steps by the blue line. Nope, he has to come back again and flips it ahead for Meacham. He can't quite catch it. Meacham in the zone, kept in. Cameron takes a whack at it. Finally, the puck cleared out to center ice. Here come the Huskies back the other way. It's Santamore. Across the blue line, shot, hit the side. Well, it might have hit the goalpost. Puck in behind. Bouncing to the Huskies in the corner. Barkley throws a check. Puck picked up by Jason Santamore. Looking in front, he's got a shot, and he can't get it. Barkley comes up with a puck and bounces it out to center ice. Dumped right back in. Zach makes the save, but the offsides will be called as Malone got caught in the zone. Let's see if we're down to time-wise. 5:28 left in the third period. Raiders lead 4-2 on the Bob Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard.
I was going to just say, I thought our public address announcer had gone on a coffee break, but he's coming on now. We know those last 2 goals. Tavernier is going to get Malone's goal, and Captain Timmy O'Shea.
Yep, O'Shea getting the goal, his hat trick goal for Massena. Timmy picks up, I believe that's his 2nd hat trick of the year. Puck in behind the net, Massena zone.
Yeah, it is, Jerry. That's his 2nd hat trick.
Okay, here come the Raiders, moving it out to center ice. Jeffrey Slack lugging the puck across the blue line. He still got it, gets a shot, fired it wide. Back to the blue line, John Rochford flips it in the corner. Slack just got upended. Puck comes around the boards. Benji Nightingale pinching in, flipping it in behind for Slack. In front, Kellogg shot, bangs at it, couldn't get a stick on it, and the Huskies move it out. Here comes Malone. Jason Santamore takes it across. Here's Santamore, poke checked away out by the blue line. He'll have to dump it in behind the net. Benji Nightingale goes to John Rochford. Rochford looks up ice. He's got Kellogg, and Kellogg just deflects it to the Husky blue line. Back to pick it up is Matt Osborne in behind his own net. Osborne looks, has it knocked away. He gets railed. Good check thrown there. Raiders. Slack dumps it right across the goal mouth. Nobody could put a stick on, trying to get it to Kellogg. Puck out to center ice again. Comes to John Rochford. Rochford gathers it from the red line, trying to step by a check. He gets knocked down. The puck dumped. Comes to Hazel. Hazel flipping it ahead. Kerwin doing the shift in front. Here's Slack to Hazel, and he couldn't get a shot on it. And back come the Huskies the other way. Here comes Jeff Cox into the Massena zone. Cox, poke check by Rochford. He still has the puck in behind. Finally, he's taken out of the play, and the puck picked up by Matt Hazel. Hazel lugs it out to center ice. He's still got it. Finally, he's going to flip it ahead to the Malone Husky line. In across the blue line. Ling is there to flip it ahead. Both teams making changes. And the puck intercepted by Massena. It's Drew Wonky. Wonky steps by the check. Here's Wonky trying to center it in behind for Kerwin. Kerwin with it goes back to Wonky. He has to do the shift. Wonky circling in front. Here's a chance for Kerwin. Can't get the shot off. It's cleared back to the blue line. And Gerard is there. He dumps it right in front. Bouncing around. They bang at it. Where is it? It comes to Kerwin. Poke checked away out to center ice. Wonky flips it back in the corner. In behind the net it comes. We are down to 3:12 left in the third period. Raiders lead 4-2. Try to get a man breaking. Bounces out to Gerard. Gerard dumps it back in the zone. Back after it there is Mike Pelchat. Flips it out to center ice. Wonky is there to dump it right back in again. Pelchat gets it back again. Looking to flip it ahead. Here come the Huskies across the blue line. Knocked away, though, by Jeff Day. Day's headman intercepted. Taverny makes a good move, but he's taken out of the play that time. O'Shea picks up the loose puck. Here comes O'Shea across the blue line, makes a great move. He makes another great move. Here's O'Shea in front, circles behind the net. He's looking for Day. He circles in front to Gerard, who's way up there. His shot right on the rebound. And Walsh had a bang at it, couldn't get the pass pay as he made a great save. Puck ripped around the boards, and down the ice it comes. Picked up there by the Raider defenseman, Buffum. Passes it across ice to O'Shea. Timmy O'Shea circling by his own blue line. He'll build up the head of steam and then flip it in the Malone zone. In behind the net. Picked up there by Pelchat. He's knocked off the puck. Bouncing puck comes free to O'Shea. Who else? O'Shea trying to get by the check. He's upended, and he's a little slow to get out. Now he's okay, good. And the puck goes in the corner. He'll go around on the other side. Huskies look to move it out. And O'Shea throws a check. O'Shea has the puck. Goes to Day. Day almost got by. And now finally it's picked up by Ling. And we're going to have a penalty, a holding call.
And the captain finally got that one. A second ago he upended and he thought he deserved to draw a penalty, and no call, and he just kept persevering, hanging onto the plate, taking it away from the Huskies, and that time they just grabbed him and flipped him down.
Pelchat will get the penalty.
Pelchat will get the gate, but a great individual effort by Timmy O'Shea, and just prior to that he goes dancing through about 4 players. Bubba Gerard drops down from the right point. He puts it right on his stick. Bubba's shot makes the save. The rebound comes right off the crease to Justin Walsh. He's right there. He's got a wide open net. Swoosh on the net, but here comes Pay out of nowhere to make the save.
So Massena on the power play here. And off the face-off, puck clear to the blue line, kept in at the point. And in behind the net, picked up by the Huskies, Langlois. Langlois loses it side of the net to Meacham. Meacham goes to DeRosie. DeRosie looks to go back to the point. Benji Nightingale, he's got all kinds of room. His shot, score! Meacham deflects. And the Raiders score a power play goal to make it 5-2. Meacham will pick up the goal on a deflection of a great shot from the point by Benji Nightingale.
Just the way you diagram it up. You out-hustle the opposition behind, throw it back to the point. And Benji Nightingale from that right point. No one challenged him, stepped down. Got a nice low shot. Big number 22 parked out in front. Nobody tending to him. Got the stick on it. And no way that Neil Pay or any other goaltender can stop those deflections unless you're lucky enough to have it hit you. But power play goal, the second one of the game for the Raiders. And as his time winding down, Lee restores or ups that margin to 3 goals, 5-2. And I can't see the clock to see how much time is left.
127 left in the third period.
Okay.
Off the face-off, here comes DiAgostino being impeded, comes up with his shot right on. Pay makes a save, kicks it into the corner. Seacott trying to go back to the point with it. Rochford pinches in. Back to Seacott, back to Benji Nightingale. His shot knocked down in front. Right in front, here's Seacott's shot. Big save by Pay. Seacott, DiAgostino on the rebound, flipped it wide. And the Huskies try to move it out of there. Raiders putting a little pressure on. Raiders ahead 5-2. And finally, it's tied up in the corner with bodies flying all over. And we will be picking another Powerade Power Play winner. We'll probably do that in the post-game show as we'll finish this up. 1 minute even left to play in the third period. Raiders lead at 5-2.
And a great opportunity to make it 6-2. First, Anthony DiAgostino had a good shot at it, and then Eric Seacott got the stick on it. Pay made the save, and finally Shane Farmer, who fanned on the rebound. 3 good opportunities right there.
Now, Massena's had buckets and buckets of opportunities here. They managed to get 5, 3 of them by Timmy O'Shea. Off the face-off, the puck still bouncing around. Finally, it's cleared down the ice. And Zach will flip it ahead for John Rochford, who moves it out to center ice. Bounces off the stick of Kellogg, dumped right back in the zone. That should be an icing, but they wave it off. Well, we might as well get this over with, huh, Coach? Puck bounces back out to center ice, back in the zone. That's an offsides, as Malone still had, I think, 3 forwards in the zone when that shot came. 36 seconds left in the third period.
Here comes, again, this this public address announcer. I don't know if he's working on time and a half or what. He's a little slow. Here comes the call. That last one, Eric Meacham's going to pick up the goal. Ben Nightingale will get 1 assist. We'll see if there's another one. There should be, because somebody had to throw it back to Nightingale at the point.
Here's Kerwin with it. His shot right on. Pay makes the save. Rebound, banging at it is Post, and it goes to the side of the net, and Pay holds on. Another big chance for Massena, and another shot on net for the Red Raiders.
And that second assist, Captain Eric DeRosa, he's the guy that got it back to Ben Nightingale at the point. Nightingale stepped down, nice low shot that Eric Meacham deflected by Pay.
Gerard with the puck now, off the faceoff, flips it in the corner. Tied up there. Hazel digging for it. He can't come up with it, stays with it though. Finally, it's cleared to the blue line. Here's Gerard. He dangles, takes it in front. Here's Gerard, still has the puck, trying to center it, and it's knocked into the corner. 10 seconds left in the third period. Puck comes to Clint Kerwin in behind, looks to short side, they shoot at it. That was Hazel, and the save was made by Pay again. And finally the buzzer sounds, and I'll tell you what, Neil Pay has done a yeoman's job tonight, keeping Massena down to just 5 goals, that's for sure.